Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Loka Gurukulam online class in mathematics. And some of you may be in offline also. Okay. Anyway, be in line. Either online or offline. You should be following what is being done. Okay. Now, before we come to today's topic, let us just revise once. Definition of a circle. What is a circle? Circle is a path traced by a moving point. And how does it move? It moves with a fixed distance. What is fixed distance called? Called radius. So this is a path. What do you call it as? Circumference. This is called center. This is radius. Suppose you extend this radius this side. What do you get? Diameter. One diameter is equal to 2 radius. And if you draw a line joining any 2 points, what do you call it? You call it as a chord. This is chord. And this is diameter. So you have one diameter is equal to 2 times radius. Or one radius is equal to half of the diameter. This you already studied. Applications. Where all we get circles? Of course, girls will say, our bangles are circles, sir. And boys will say, we have got on tape, sir, that is also circle. And what else you get? The surface or the boundary of the coin is also circle. And you have seen what is called filter paper, that is also circle. Like that. And sometimes garden also will be in circle shape. Sometimes rangoli drawing also will be circles. Is it not? So these are all different places where circle is made use of. And also you have seen that angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle angle subtended by the remaining part of the circle. So in a circle, angle subtended by the arc what do you mean arc? Arc is a part of the circumference. Is it not? How do you draw a circle? You can draw a circle by the help of compass. Is it not? So this is the center. So suppose you call this arc as AB. And if you join this AB to the center, then what do you call it? Then we call it as angle at the center. Suppose you join this remaining part, it is called as, this is the relation they are telling. Angle subtended by an arc at the center means this is called arc. What is AOB called? They are called radii. So this is the angle. That is angle AOB is equal to 2 times APB. That is the meaning. Double the angle subtended by it at the remaining part of the circle. So 2 times this. Suppose this angle is say 60. This becomes 120. That is the meaning. Okay. So that is our theorem you have studied in the previous class. Also, we have seen angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. So as you say this, similarly we have seen the theorem. Last time we have seen a theorem that angle in the same segment are equal. That means if you draw like this, APB and AQB, and these angles will be equal. And if you join this, it becomes a chord. So this is a chord. So this is at the circumference. So angle APB will be equal to AQB. Here you can write it as APB. What is P? P is a point on circumference. What is Q? It is also a point on circumference. So what is AB? Is the chord. So these are the two angles. Suppose this is 60 degrees. This also will be 60. That is the meaning. Follow? Okay. Now we have also seen what about concyclic points. Means what? The points which lie on the same circumference. Here it is A, P, Q, B. Suppose a point here, R. Can you call it concyclic? No. Suppose a point here inside, yes. Can you call it concyclic? No. Then what do you call concyclic? Concyclic means the points which lie on the circumference of the same circle. That is called concyclic. Okay. And also we have seen one more thing about cyclic quadrilateral. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Means sum of the opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral will be 180 degrees. I am drawing a rough figure because on the board you cannot draw exact figure, but you can do with the compasses clearly. I am drawing a rough figure just to make you understand, that's all. Suppose this is a circle. Opposite angles of a quadrilateral. When you say quadrilateral, how many sides? 4 sides. It may be of any shape. It may be a rectangle, or a square, or a rhombus, or a trapezium. Suppose you have A, B, C, D. And the theorem says opposite angles are supplementary. Means what? Angle A plus C is equal to 180 degrees. That is the meaning. Similarly, angle B plus D is also 180 degrees. So these two angles, sum is 180 and this sum is 180. That is the meaning. Sum of these two is 180 degrees. That is the theorem, and these are called concyclic points, and this quadrilateral is called cyclic quadrilateral. Is it okay? Shall we go to the home assignments? Very happy. We will go to home assignment. First question. Given figure AB and CD are two equal chords of a circle. If AOB is 55, find COD. So this they are asking. You are given that AB and CD are equal. Means suppose this is 4 centimeters. This also 4 centimeters. Now they are asking what is angle COD. Very simple question. because equal chords subtend equal angles at the center. That is the point you must note. So, because chord AB is equal to chord CD, angle AOB is equal to angle COD is equal to 55 degrees. The reason is, so that's all the question, 1 mark question. But you must note an important point. What is that? Equal chords subtend equal angles at the center. That is an important point you must note. Coming to second question. In the figure, PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral and side PS is produced to a point called A. This is the side PS. What do you call this angle as? That angle is called as external angle. Is it not? So here we must write first point. PQRS is a, come on, write down, is a cyclic quadrilateral. Means what? All the points of the quadrilateral lie on the same circle. That is one thing. Secondly, opposite angles are supplementary. You are given that PQR is 80 degrees. If PQR is 80 degrees, what is PSR? Angle PSR becomes 180 minus 80. That is equal to 100 degrees. Because by theorem, opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Opposite angle of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Means what? Supplementary means sum of the two angles is 180 degrees. So, if one angle is 80 degrees, other one becomes 180 minus 80, that is 100. So, this angle becomes 100. Now, you see, there are two angles there at S. One is called internal angle. This is called internal angle. And this is called external angle. How do you got external angle? That is just produced. When PS is produced to A, you get external angle. And what is sum of these two? Come on. When a ray stands on a line, what is the sum of the two angles formed? 180 degrees, right? Here the one angle is 100 degrees. Suppose you have a line called APB, a ray is standing on that. The sum of the two angles becomes 180. So, this is exterior angle 100 degrees. One angle is 100 degrees, other angle becomes 80 because sum of these two is 180. Is it not? So, you are given that side PS is produced to A. Side PS is produced to A. So, you get, what do you get? External angle. So, you have external angle. What is the name of that? RSA. External angle is RSA. It will be equal to 180 minus internal angle. that is 100. That will be equal to 80 degrees. So that's what they are telling. RSA or ASR, both are same. Therefore, ASR is equal to 180 degrees. Is it alright? So very simple. First you find the internal angle here because they are supplementary. Then you get the external angle. That's all. So simple. And it is very important property of cyclic quadrilateral also. What is that? If any side of cyclic quadrilateral is produced, the external angle will be equal to internal opposite angle. This is the internal opposite angle. For example, if you extend this side, then also you get external angle. Is it not? The opposite angle, it will be equal to this. Like that, the very important property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Note it down. Very happy. Shall we move on to today's topic? Now some more problems on cyclic quadrilateral. So here is a cyclic quadrilateral called PQRS, whose diagonals intersect at A. If SQR is equal to 80 degrees, QPR is equal to 30 degrees, find SRQ. Find SRQ. So, how to find out? See, first you must note. So, we will go step by step. What is SR? SR is a chord. Is it not? And it makes angles here. So, if this is 80, first you do orally. If this is 80, this also becomes 80. Because both of them lie on this chord. Also, you have RPQ is 30 degrees. So, RSQ also becomes 30. Because they lie on the same chord QR. Is it not? Now you are asked to find out SRQ. So here one angle is 80, another angle is 30. So sum of these two becomes 110. What is this angle they are asking? 180 minus 110, how much? 70. That's all the problem. Very, very simple. So shall we do that? So we'll go step by step now. Okay. First step is yes sir, in the cyclic quadrilateral, cyclic means what? The points of the quadrilateral lie on the same circumference. That is called cyclic. In the cyclic quadrilateral, come on, name PQRS. PQRS. Angle. So SR is the chord. So the two angles, namely SQR, angle SQR is given to be 80 degrees. Is it not? Therefore, you can write angle PSR also is equal to SQR is equal to 80 degrees. Why it is so? Angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment are equal. So, what will P angle becomes? 80 plus 30. Therefore, you are given with 30. Angle QPS. QPS is equal to QPR plus SPR. See the figure correctly. What is QPR? 30. What is SPR? Just now you wrote it as, SPR is equal to 80 degrees. So PSR, SQR is equal to SPR. This should be changed. SQR is 80 degrees. SQR is equal to SPR. The reason is angles in the same segment. That is the reason. Okay. Now 30 plus 80 becomes how much? 110 degrees. So in the cyclic quadrilateral, what is the property of angles? Opposite angles are supplementary. That means angle P plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees. Is it not? So here it is 110. What about R they are asking? We know that. How do you know? By theorem. We know that angle, come on, SRQ plus angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees. Why? By theorem. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. In that SPQ we have found out now. How much? 110. Therefore, SRQ will be equal to 180 minus SPQ. How much SPQ? 110. That is equal to 70 degrees. That's all. Is it alright? Very happy. Note it down. Want some time to note down? Okay, you finished. Super. Second question. In PQR is a cyclic quadrilateral, angle Q is equal to angle R is equal to 65. Find angle P and S. So direct question. You can use the theorem and work out. How to work out? So solution. Come on, note down all of you. On the basis of theorem, you have to work out. So PQ, first step, whatever is given, you write down. PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral. In that you are given with the Q. Angle Q is equal to 65 is equal to R is equal to 65. Is it not? If Q is 65, what is S? S is 180 minus 65. We know that angle Q plus angle Q plus angle S. Angle Q plus angle S is equal to 180 degrees. Is it not? By theorem. What the theorem says? opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. In that, Q is given to be 65. Therefore, angle S becomes, S means you can write it also as PSR is equal to 180 minus Q. Q how much? 65 is equal to 115 degrees. That is what is asked. S means 150. That is nothing but opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Similarly, as you proved just now, angle P plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees. Why? By theorem. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. You can draw a figure also. How you do it to save time. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Now here you are given with the angle P, right? Angle R you are given. R how much? 65. Therefore, angle P is equal to 180 minus 65, that is equal to 115 degrees. That's all. That's what you are asking. P is 115. S also is 115. Okay, because it is cyclic quadrilateral. Note down. Shall we go to next problem? Okay. Now here is an interesting question. Let us see how many of you do it. Can you try yourself? Okay, you try yourself. I'll give some 2 minutes time. Now here your given angle A is to be 100. If A is 100, C becomes 80 because sum of the two angles is supplementary. Reasons. A plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Now if D is 170, what is B they are asking? How to find out B? B is 180 minus angle D. 180 minus angle D much how much? It will be 110. So reason is angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degrees. The opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Come on, try second one. If C is 70, what is A? A is 180 minus 70. That will be 110 degrees. Opposite angles A and C. Similarly, B is 85. This becomes 180 minus 85. That is 95. Because opposite angles are supplementary, same reason, by theorem. So this angle is 110, this angle is 95. Come on. Here C is given 40. What is A? 180 minus 40. That is 140. And here is a trick given. If C is 40, what is 2 times C? That becomes 80. If this is 80, what about this? 180 minus 80, that is 100 degrees. Same reason. But only a trick here is 2 times C they are given. Now, come on. A is 60. C is 2 times A. Means how much? 60 into 2. It will be equal to 120. And this is 80. This will be 100. For the same reason. So this is 180. This is 180. Is it alright? Can you think of some more question like that? Super. Definitely do it. So note down. So one kind of puzzle this is. If you are thorough with the theorem, you can solve all such problems, right? Shall we move on to next problem? Come on. O is the center of the circle. PQR is 115 degrees. Find POR. So this is 115. Now this cyclic quadrilateral is within the circle. How to do it? For that you have to use the previous theorem about angle at the center. Is it not? That property you have to use it. So working you can write, or you can write solution, one of the same. Here PQR is 115. And what about this angle? See here, there is two arcs. One is called minor arc, PQR. This is a major arc. Suppose you have a point called S here. PSR is a major arc. This angle is formed by the major arc in the circumference, is it not? PQR. And there is a relation between this angular center and angular circumference. So if this is 115, this becomes double of this, 230. And well, somehow all the angles at a point, 360. So 360 minus 230 becomes 130. That's how you have to do it. So you can write it as angle at the center formed by arc PSR is equal to 2 times angle PQR formed by the same arc at the circumference. That is 2 into 115. That is 230. So angle POR, or you can write angle POR becomes 230. And if that is 230, in the interior angle, this you can call it as exterior angle. PSR. Now we have interior angle. POR. Exterior angle of not PSR. It is POR. Exterior angle POR is equal to 230 interior angle. Therefore, interior angle POR is equal to 360 minus 230 is equal to 130 degrees. That's all. Because the sum of all the angles at a point is 360 degrees. So in that 360, if the full angle is 360, you have to subtract that and you get the interior angle, right? So I'll write now once again, exterior angle, so that there should be no confusion, right? What is the name of the angle? Name of the angle is POR. Is equal to 230. It is reflex angle. Interior angle means it is obtuse angle. So you can write the reason if you want. Sum of the angles at a point is 360 degrees. Therefore, you got the answer. That's all. Very simple question. So I think all of you have noted down. Come on, let us go to the next sum. In the figure, O is the center of circle, AOB is 80 degrees and PQB is 70 degrees. Find PBO. Okay. Here, this is 80 degree given. What about this angle? That will be half of that. That is 40 degrees. You are asked to find out PBO. If that is 40, 40 plus 70 is 110. Then this becomes 70. That's all the right steps. So, solution. These are 2 mark question. Here, this is based on the previous theorem about angle at the center and angle at the circumference. That property you must make. So, first step is RKB forms angle AOB at the center and angle APB at the circumference. So what is the relation? Angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. Therefore, you can write angle APB becomes half of AOB. So, half of 80, that is 40 degrees. Now, you have to find out which angle. PBO you have to find out. How to find out? What is the sum of 3 angles of a triangle? 180. Is it not? In triangle QPB. Please correctly note it. QPB. You have to find out PBO. Angle PBO is equal to 180 minus sum of the 2 angles. Come on. One angle is 40, another angle is 70. Add these 2. You get 180 minus 110, that is 70 degrees. Beautiful answer. Okay. You got it? So this is the answer. PBO is equal to 70 degrees is the answer. Noted on? Very nice. Shall we move on to next one? What Madhusudan Sai says. Uvacha means what he says. God plus desires is man. Who is a man? Man means even though the same God is in everyone, he will be bound by desires. Nothing but mind. Mind is full of desires. But if we remove desires one by one, man becomes God. That is how Madhusudan has become Sadguru Madhusudan Sai. He reduced or eradicated all desires. Therefore, he has become God, right? So this is Madhusudan Sai Uvacha, means he tells like this. And he leaves also. This is the equation of transformation. So if you want to become God, you have to remove desires one by one. And one day all desires must be removed. Then only we will be called as God, right? So now let us see the home assignment. A pair of opposite sides of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal. Prove that its diagonals also equal. So here there is a cyclic quadrilateral. So opposite sides are equal, they are given. Means AB is equal to CD. Prove that diagonals are equal. Second question. In the figure, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect at O. If ACB is 50, ABC is 110, find BDC. Okay. One more question. ABCD is a quadrilateral if angle A is equal to BCE, A is equal to C here. And is this quadrilateral ABCD cyclic, they are asking. If this angle is to this angle, is it cyclic? Give reasons. Come prepared. Thank you.